Here's a simple way you can use custom states to temporarily store data when you're moving things in and out of lists. So in this example, I've got a task management system and I want users to be able to attach existing resources to that task. And before it gets saved, I need somewhere to temporarily store the data while they're filling the form out. So they can click on these and they can add these to the list of resources here, and there's also a remove button where they can get rid of them, and then once the task is saved, it's going to attach those to the task that gets created. So let's take a look at how this is built. So the first thing you need is a custom state. I always put my custom states at the page level, then it's easier to not forget which object I actually attached it to. So I've got a temp resources custom state set, and it's set to type resources, and that is set to list because I want to be able to add multiple things to it. This is the repeating group that shows the list of resources that the user has access to, and there's a simple workflow. There's one action here, and it's the set state action. So I'm going to grab the page name and then the custom state that I'm using. And the one thing to note is because I want to keep adding to things in that list, I can't simply set the value to just be current cell resources. Otherwise, it's going to replace the entire list with just that one item. So I need to change the value to whatever is already in there. So the page, which is program sessions, the custom state, which is temp resource list, and I want to plus item that current cells resource, and that's going to allow it to keep adding as I click on other items in that resource list. So the group where it's displaying things that are already attached to it is collapsed on load, and I have a condition set that if there's anything in that list, so the count of that custom state is greater than 0, then show that list. And then there's also a remove button here, which has the same action as the other one, except I'm using minus item instead. So again, I only want to remove that one item from the list. If I set the value to remove, it would clear the entire list. So you make sure you want to use plus item and minus item. So remember to hit like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this short tutorial.